So we talked about starting the spiritual journey and we don't feel okay inside. We don't feel good. We suffer. We're in pain. To realizing it's not us that doesn't feel okay inside. It's our ego mind and our emotional body, our pain body and wounds. And we're the one that's aware of it. We are inherently okay inside at all times. And so what we're aware of is a mind that's not okay inside and an emotional body, a heart that's in pain, that's not okay. And we spoke about, well, how do you change that? How do you help the mind be more at peace? How do you help the heart be more quiet and free and open to love and joy and expansiveness? Well, you need to let go. To do that, we need to let go. What do we need to let go of? All the things we stored inside our heart that make it feel not okay. And then that impacts our mind and make our mind loud and it not okay. So why is the heart in pain? Why is the emotional body so much in pain and triggered? Because it has wounds. It collected all of these experiences throughout our lives that were painful. We collected them, we store them inside, and then anything that happens in the outside world that touches those wounds, immediately we react. Immediately the mind is loud. And even if nothing happens in the outside world to remind us of that pain, the mind is constantly loud, trying to think about desire. And desire is an ego-based desire of what do I need to get to cover up this pain? Maybe it's money, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's praise and acceptance from other people. And fear, what am I afraid that will happen that would trigger this pain? So the mind is constantly afraid of this pain being triggered. It's constantly on the go, constantly in past and future. Suffering, that's what's called suffering. We spoke about it and we touched on how do you let go? Well, one important thing, a necessary component of letting go, is the presence of unconditional love. We have a sense that we're unconditional loved either by ourselves or we have somebody guiding us and helping us, or a group atmosphere where we feel that we're loved unconditionally. Because the reason that we stored the stuff inside, the stuff that was painful, I mean, everybody goes through painful experiences, but the reason why it was stored is because we didn't feel, we haven't felt as children that we have this safe, loving, warm container where we could actually express these emotions and this pain and have it let go of it, have it come out. So we didn't feel we have that. We sensed that it would be actually more painful to express this pain, more painful for us, even add more pain to what we already carry. So we pushed it down, we stored it inside. So now we have all of these protection mechanisms inside us. It's not just a mental thing or a behavioral thing. It's literally tensions in the body, physically and energetically, that store these emotions, that protect them. It's a protection mechanism. So to feel safe enough to let them go, we need the presence of unconditional love. What does that do? It helps our protection mechanisms and our body feel safe, helps my body relax, helps our body feel calm, peace. And when it feels that love in our protection mechanisms and parts, feel that presence of unconditional love and acceptance, they can let go and emotional pain can come out. That's the process that we're going through step by step. And now we're at a point we're just almost gonna start speaking about what the emotional process is as a whole. We kind of already covered a lot of it, but what it looks like, how is it done? But before that, here today, we're going to speak about what does a healthy emotional body look like? And we're going to speak about what does a healthy emotional body look like, because it's going to be our reference point when we do the emotional work to where we're going, what we're aiming for. It's going to be a reference point for how great we could feel and how wonderful we can feel, how much possibilities there are inside us for happiness and joy. Well, to do that, we're going to need to speak about how that feels. So how does a healthy emotional body feel like? A healthy emotional body, first of all, feels open. And a major difference from the wounded emotional body, which is always in contraction from experiences, always contracts when experiences happen that are uncomfortable. The healthy emotional body is open and it's free and it's joyous and the heart is open and love can flow and it's peaceful and calm and regulated. It's at peace. It's at complete peace. And that affects the mind, that the mind is at peace. Now, healthy emotional body, when there's a physical danger or somebody seriously crosses our boundaries, it knows how to put them. It knows how to use aggression when needed in a healthy and regulated way to make sure our needs are taken care of. A healthy emotional body knows how to feel pain and knows how to cry because part of a healthy emotional body is to feel those things. It's not that we're immune to feelings or that we only feel positive feelings, though we will tend to mostly feel positive feelings. But painful things happen. It's just the difference. The emotional body doesn't repress them, doesn't attach to them. It just lets them flow and go through their natural process where they come to an end, where the anger doesn't get stuck, where the grief doesn't get stuck, the fear doesn't get stuck. It moves through a natural process of letting go and how it's supposed to, how it was meant to, rather than it becoming stuck or that now there's a story about the anger and we attach to it and now we constantly regenerate it. It comes in and it comes out as fast as it came in. I think science says emotion takes maximum 90 seconds. Maybe I butchered that. Maybe it's a bit less. My memory is 90 seconds. Upmost 90 seconds, we let go. So it's actually, how does the emotional body feel like? It's very simple. It's happy, it's open, it's joyous, it's blissful, it's funny, it's warm, it's open towards experiences. And so the more we do the work, the more we're going to experience openness. That's actually our metric. That's our North Star. That's how we know where we're going. We know, okay, am I more open over time? Am I more joyous? Oh, I'm closed now. I feel closed. I feel bitter. Well, what's going on? I feel fear. Well, what's going on? My emotional body is closed right now. What do I need to let go of? What do I need to cleanse and heal? Because something's not working inside. Oh, I feel open. I feel joyous. I feel great. I'm flying on the cloud, it's beautiful. It's great. Well, I'm open right now. And this experience is beautiful. My emotional body is completely open. How great. I feel love flowing. How great my emotional body is open. Oh, I feel closed and my heart is closed and there's tension and fear. Emotional body is not open. Then that's okay. I have something to work on. Great. I'm going to let go of it. And what you'll see, this is how you can measure progress in this spiritual work, in this emotional process, is over time, not necessarily day by day, but let's say 3 months or 6 months time, look at, am I carrying less emotional baggage? Does my emotional body feel lighter? Am I more open in more experiences in my life than I used to 6 months ago? That's how you know you're making progress, because you feel more open, you feel more joyous. Even if there's anger, okay, there's just less. There's maybe 10% less anger. In those situations that used to be 100% angry, now there's 10% less. So that's how you measure progress. Actually, the journey. You see, am I more open? Is my body, my emotional body, more open? Is there more joy? Is there more peace? Is there more love flowing? That's how you do it. So I kind of totally blank out on if I had anything else to say. No. So that's how an emotional body looks like and feels like. That's how a healthy emotional body looks like and feels like. That's your North Star. You're not supposed to be there. Just assess, am I experiencing more of that? More and more you experience more of that in the journey, in the work. That's how it looks like. That's how we know where we're going. That's what excites us in the journey. Yeah, we move through painful things. I mean, the journey is uncomfortable. We're going to let go of pain and fear and grief and anger and shame and guilt. Well, we're doing that. Even though it's uncomfortable, it's so worth it because we're going to feel more beauty, more joy, more love, more peace, more ease. We're going in that direction. How exciting that is. Let's go. Let's move through that painful stuff so we get more of the joyful and love stuff. Great. Now we can be excited about the uncomfortable and painful stuff, look forward to them, and know why we're on the journey, because there's so much beauty possible, so much love possible, so much expansion, and heartwarming, heart-opening experiences that we could feel, that we want to go in that direction. That's the motivation to do it. Okay? So keep this in mind and notice during your day how open or closed your emotional body feels. Don't need to do anything with that right now. Just pay attention. Much love to you. May your emotional body be more and more loving, open, peaceful over the years and the months to come so that you experience more of it. Love you. Much love to you, Daniel.